Join me as I take on the challenge of mastering my reality using the law of assumption. Can I really change my life just by changing my thoughts? The law of assumption is a powerful tool that can help us manifest our desires and create the reality we want to live in. It's all about assuming that what we want to happen has already happened, and then living as if it's true. This law is rooted in the idea that our thoughts and beliefs shape our experiences, and by changing our thoughts, we can change our reality. I think it's safe to say that many of us have been there. We've tried manifesting our desires, we've visualized, we've done all the right things, but somehow, we just can't seem to get the results we want. It's frustrating, it's demotivating, and it can make us wonder if all this manifestation stuff is just a bunch of hooey. But the truth is, most of us are going about it the wrong way. We're focused on the how, we're focused on the when, and we're focused on the what, instead of focusing on the most important thing, the state of being. When we focus on the state of being, we're focusing on how we want to feel, we're focusing on who we want to be, and we're focusing on what we want to experience. And that's when the magic happens. That's when we start to see real results. But it's easy to get caught up in the trap of thinking that we need to take action, we need to make things happen, and we need to push and strive for what we want. The truth is, the harder we push, the more resistance we create. So, what's the solution? The solution is to focus on the state of being, to focus on the assumption that what we want has already happened. It's about living as if, it's about being the person we want to be, and it's about experiencing the reality we want to experience. And that's exactly what I'm going to show you how to do in this video. Our beliefs shape our experiences, and that's a fundamental principle of the law of assumption. What we believe, we perceive. What we focus on, we attract. And what we assume, we experience. So, if we assume that we're not good enough, we'll experience that in our reality. If we assume that we're deserving of abundance, we'll attract abundance into our lives. It's that simple. Let me give you an example. Let's say you're looking for a new job, and you've been searching for months, but you just can't seem to find the right one. If you assume that you're not good enough, that you're not qualified, or that there's too much competition, you'll attract that experience into your reality. But if you assume that you're the perfect candidate, that the right job is waiting for you, and that you're deserving of abundance, you'll start to attract opportunities that align with that assumption. Another example is relationships. If you assume that you're not lovable, that you're not worthy of love, or that you're not good enough for someone, you'll attract relationships that reflect those beliefs. But if you assume that you're worthy of love, that you're deserving of a healthy and happy relationship, and that you're a magnet for positive energy, you'll start to attract people who resonate with that energy. I want to share a personal story with you that really drives home the power of the law of assumption. A few years ago, I was struggling to find my purpose, I was feeling lost and uncertain about my direction in life. But then I made a decision to assume that I was exactly where I was meant to be, that I was on the right path, and that everything was working out for my highest good. And you know what happened? I started to see opportunities that I never would have seen before, I started to attract people who were aligned with my purpose, and I started to feel a sense of clarity and direction that I had never felt before. It was like a weight had been lifted off my shoulders. But here's the thing, I didn't change my circumstances, I changed my assumption. I changed the way I was thinking, I changed the way I was being, and I changed the way I was experiencing my reality. And that's exactly what you can do too. You can assume that you're already in possession of what you want, you can assume that you're already the person you want to be, and you can assume that you're already experiencing the reality you want to experience. So, what's the takeaway from all of this? The takeaway is that the law of assumption is a powerful tool that can help you master your reality. It's about assuming that what you want has already happened, and then living as if it's true. It's about focusing on the state of being, rather than the state of doing. And it's about believing in yourself, and believing in your ability to create the reality you want to experience. Thanks for watching, and I'd love to hear from you in the comments below. Have you ever used the law of assumption to manifest your desires? What kind of results did you get? Let's continue the conversation in the comments below, and don't forget to check out my other videos for more insights on how to master your reality.